Somebody's gonna be real mad when we start doing this on a regular, because I'm ready to do this now. Somebody's gonna be real mad about it. It's gonna be this size and everything. That's why I tell you, other people doing other things is okay. Because everybody does it. Called taking it and running with it.
You drop this inside my purse.
Right okay, girl.
I found it in my mail.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. I forgot to put my BB spray on, so hold on. Let me get my whole face together. I'm gonna warm it up. Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to. What up, good people? My face is extremely dry, so while y'all wake up and realize we out here, I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. Shout out to BP. BP for me. That's balanced perfection. It's my favorite product on the planet. Say hello in the chat if you up in here. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you joining. Okay, once it dries, it's gonna be real good. Right now, it just looks like I woke up. Right now, it's giving, I woke up right now. But soon, it's gonna give, you've got that glow. Oh, look at your lips are pretty. What you got on your lips?
You don't like this.
I don't like it.
I wear this. It has a bottom.
It look cute on your face. Let me see how it look on my face. While we let everybody else join us. My skin is doing something real interesting. My little raccoon eyes. Hello, hello, hello. We have a special guest today. And I'm excited. Because I said to y'all a few weeks back that I really would love for the morning messages to not just be about me and the things that I have to share, but you all. And so many of my really incredible friends and family. My face, oh my God. I probably should have put some cold water in it. Maybe that would have helped. But we're here. It only makes sense that this person be a guest messenger because every single day that I come on this live, I say things like, I was just talking to about this. Every single day of my life, every live, you hear me say that at least once. So that I'm not translating what we actually did talk about. I'm gonna let her share the message. You wanna know who we are and where you are, go to begreateveryday.com. Okay, do that.
Hey y'all, what's up? Hey, it is me, the elusive, illustrious.
But cute and ready for camera. Look
Okay.
at you.
So my hair was dry as hell yesterday, so I decided to get a little bit of hydration in the shower this morning. Didn't know it was gonna be on here, but I'm glad I listened to Spirit this morning. Sometimes Spirit be telling you stuff that's not even that deep. It's just, girl, do your hair.
That part.
Today, this morning, right now. And sometimes I listen and sometimes I don't. So I'm glad this morning I did listen. Hey y'all. So seriously, Allah-mi and I were just talking about this, and I was going to share this message, and I still will. I was going to share this message with a BIPOC group that I have on Facebook, and we talk about all kind of stuff, but mainly human design related things. And so I was going to share this message on there, but I just started talking to Allah-mi this morning and was like, hey, asked her a question, and she was like, I think I know, but and I just proceeded to kind of tell her what Spirit gave me this morning to share. So let's get into it. So, thank you. Thank you, Sandra. Love the hair. Thank you. Appreciate it. So here's the thing. Sometimes we get scared. And, when I think of the word and I think of the concept of just as a human being scared, how often do you get scared? How often, I just, when I think of fear or being scary, I think of like if I watch a movie that has a lot of like supernatural, demonic stuff in it, that stuff scares me. I don't like that. I feel creepy. I feel weird. It's not something that I generally will stick around and just say, oh yeah, like when I was a kid watching The Omen or The Exorcist. Oh, I could not watch all of The Exorcist. I couldn't do it. The Shining. Think of some of the movies that you watched in your youth, or even, if you don't like movies. Allah-mi hates scary movies. She does not watch scary movies. So being scared is a human reaction to things that make us feel fearful or unsafe. Maybe that our life is in jeopardy, or if you're watching somebody else who is also unsafe, or whatever, it can elicit a feeling inside of us that we're not good. Fear is a natural thing that keeps us safe in this world. Shit, think if you never got afraid or scared, most of us would be not here, because our fear, being scared, lets us know, it sends a signal from our eyes of what we're seeing or what we're experiencing to our bodies to either run, to fight, to freeze, whatever it is. There's going to be a neurosensory response to being scared. But what came to me this morning is there's a difference between being scared and being afraid. There's a difference between being scared and being afraid. Now, I never really thought about it that deeply to think that there was a difference between the two experiences. But there actually is. It's a big difference. And for those of us who are at least trying to live life differently, we're trying to be better people today than we were yesterday or a year ago. Hell, even last week. Whether you are the type of person that likes to indulge in fear-driven activities or not, we all got to unpack the difference between being afraid of something and being scared. So, what's the difference? The difference is being afraid of something. I'll start with being scared. The difference is being scared of something is what you experience in the moment. So for instance, my daughter and her partner have a dog. And Allah-mi, you may have shown the dog. I'm sure she showed you guys the dog, those of you who are on here a lot. His name is Bingo. And Bingo be in the background sometimes. He's a what is he? He is a boxer. He's a boxer, purebred boxer. And those are by nature pretty brave dogs. Every time somebody comes to the door, Bingo is on it. He literally, like, as soon as the doorbell rings or he senses somebody coming to the door, he is like trotting to the door. He's barking loud. He's not like in ferocious, like attack mode, but he is in letting the house know, I don't know this person. Y'all stand back. I'm gonna get it. He's not scared. He's not afraid. He's on it. He's about to bite somebody's ass if he needs to. And we know it. But let some thunderclouds come.
Or some firecrackers.
Some firecrackers. You know, let us drop something in the background that's a little too loud for his liking. Bingo is crying. He's whimpering. He's trying to find somewhere to hide. He's supposed to stay downstairs, but he will be up them steps trying to find his daddy in a heartbeat. He is literally scared. He is scared. And what's funny is this big old dog that you wouldn't think would be afraid of anything. He's got these giant teeth. He can eat up anybody in the house if he wants to, but he gets scared. In the moment of fear, Bingo be scared. But what Bingo is not, he's not afraid. And what I mean by that is, even though he's a dog, I'm going to equate this to people, is that deep, deep down in his doggy soul, Bingo will rise to the occasion. I know it. If he had to protect us, he has what it takes on the inside to protect his humans, to make sure we're good. So afraid is not an outside experience. It's not firecrackers. It's not thunder. It is deep down inside. It is your primal fears. It's the fears that's going to stop you in your tracks from doing what you want to do. Being afraid means I am so afraid that I am frozen, that I have doubt, that I'm second guessing everything I thought I knew because I am afraid. And when you get afraid, that means that you stay in your comfort zone. It means you will not move forward with your hopes, your dreams, your desires. You will not experience the things you're here to experience. You won't venture beyond your comfort level because you're afraid. And an example of being afraid are phobias. Phobias are a deep fear of something that usually phobias are usually, I won't call it an unnatural fear, but it's a fear that you may not, and it may not be a reasonable fear. And some of them, some people are afraid of frogs, green frogs that can't hurt nobody. They just hop around, but they're deathly afraid of frogs. Some people are afraid of heights. I'm afraid of heights. Those are phobias. But those are natural and most people have them, but what's not okay is to be afraid of moving forward in life. Afraid of growth, afraid of meeting your own potential, afraid of breaking past those limitations that only exist in your mind. They're not even real, guys. They exist and they live and breathe only in your mind. And they keep you afraid of doing the things that you're meant to do in this lifetime. So, how do you shift out of being afraid to being scared? And that's the shift that we're being asked to make, is to shift from being afraid, which holds you back and keeps you frozen and literally keeps you just stagnant in life. You say you want to do things. You say you want to accomplish this. You say you want to get a promotion. You say you want to put yourself in the dating world again because your heart's been broken. You want to do it. You want to step out. You want to try again. You say you want to make friends and you want to be more social. You say you want to learn about yourself more and you want to heal and grow, but you are afraid of all of those things because the past experiences that you've had have kept you frozen. It keeps you in your mind thinking the same thing that's happened back then is going to happen again, and it keeps you afraid. So this is just a little message to say that shifting your mindset out of past experiences that didn't turn out the way you wanted to, or watching other people's experiences and say, ooh, I'm not going to do that. Shifting from that perspective to saying, you know what I play out in my mind that can happen hasn't even happened. What I'm entertaining, the scenario that I'm creating in my mind hasn't even happened. Therefore, it's not real. It's just a part of our brain, our ego, that tries to keep you safe based on what it thinks it knows. It thinks it knows the outcome will be treacherous, will be horrible, will be highly undesirable because it may be something you saw somebody else experience, or maybe it was your own experience. Because we're not here to stay stuck in old narratives. We didn't come here to stay stuck and to handicap ourselves based on what our minds think could happen versus what reality will play out to be. So the shift from being afraid to being scared, you might say, why would I want to be scared? If I'm afraid, why do I want to shift to being scared? It's a good question. But it's because being scared, it's a temporary situation. Being scared, you can push through being scared. Being scared means this is what I'm experiencing in the moment. This is what my mind is telling me that could be possible. But based on the knowledge that this is a temporary fear, that if I shift my mindset from fear-based to actually faith-based, and knowing that I'm going to be okay no matter what happens, because my dream, my desire, my wishes, my hopes, my future is far more important than entertaining something that I'm temporarily going to be scared of. It's like, think of anything that scared you. It only lasted a few minutes and then you're like, oh, whew, okay, I'm glad that's over. Being scared doesn't last a long time. So that's why I love to say, and you may have heard me say before, is I can do hard things. And a lot of things that I consider hard are scary. When I quit my job in 2023, that was scary. Going into my boss's office and letting her know that I was turning in my letter of resignation on a job that had kept me stable and whole for 12 years, that was scary. But the difference is I was scared, but I wasn't afraid. I wasn't afraid because I knew that what was on the other side of this experience of being scared was going to be freedom. And freedom has got to be so much more sweet. And it's got to feel in your spirit so much more valuable than the confines of fear, being afraid, or being scared. So it's okay to be scared, y'all. Being scared is natural. It's needed. It's necessary. But don't sit in it. Feel it, experience it. But when it's time to shift out of it, you'll know it. Because you'll start playing these scenarios out that your spirit is like, nah, that's not true. That urge in your gut knowing is going to gnaw at you and pull at you, and it won't leave you alone about it. Because your gut that says, yes, you should be doing this thing. Yes, it's scary, but I got you. When that gut feeling won't leave you alone, it's time to shift out of your mental shackles of being afraid and to shift into go mode. It's go mode. So this is just my little message today. It came to me first thing this morning when I woke up. And I just want to share it with you guys. And I hope it's been helpful. Public speaking is something that I love to do. I love to do public speaking. But it scares me. Isn't that crazy? Two things can't exist at the same time. I love to talk. I love to share. I love to teach. But I got insecurities that keep me sometimes afraid. But I pushed through that being afraid and I shifted to being scared. Because I know I can do scared. I know I can do that. I can do scary things and I can push through and I'm better for it and the world is better for it. So collectively, just remember the things that you are afraid of is usually the things that you're actually here to do.
That part.
The things that when you think about it, you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that. But you still feel a little excited in the inside too about it. It's like that dual experience of, it's like, ooh, I'm afraid. But then you're like, ooh, I'm afraid. That's the shit you're here to actually do. That's what you're here to push through and shift into. I feel the fear, but I do it anyway. Because I tell you, every single time I do it, every single time I've done it, and I've done it a lot over the last few years, every single time I give myself permission to feel the fear and do it anyway, I'm so much better for it, and I'm really proud of myself. And I want you to be proud of yourself too. All right, that's all I got. Giving you back to Allah-mi Lam.
That's it. Mic drop. End of life.
Oh, end of live?
7begreateveryday.com.
Okay. If you like this message and you want to hear more of the same, go to begreateveryday.com. It is live now. You can go there. You can see all of the amazing things we talk about and offerings that we have spent a lot of time and a lot of love and devotion into these teachings and these courses that we're putting together. A lot of you don't even realize what you're afraid of or why you're afraid of things. You just have things you want to do in this world, but you don't know quite why you won't shift into the spirit of actually doing it. You feel stuck. You feel unfulfilled. You feel like you're wasting your days. And I felt like that too when I was afraid to quit my job. I felt really, really disappointed in myself because I knew I was here for more. I knew I was meant to do more, but I was too afraid to actually allow myself to shift into that frequency of really being curious about myself to know, why am I not doing these things? Why am I not giving myself the time to experience life? And for those of you who resonate with this message, you may feel stagnant, unfulfilled, afraid. Go to begreateveryday.com. Talk to a couple of people who have been there, have done that, and we actively know how to help you work through your fear, your doubts, insecurities. Book a consultation with us. This is what we do every day, all day. Love you guys. begreateveryday.com. And as Allah-mi always says in her closing message, be great every day, no matter what.
Peace.
Peace.
Click the X and we're down.
I don't know which X. Here.
Beep.